Hello guys, this is Eduardo Melo from Upcode Games and here today to show you guys a current status of the 30 run of the Super Game module. So let's get started. So this is the um, final proof for the new um, box for the Super Game module for the 30 run. Um, in the past you used regular boxes, but with this run we're gonna use a box similar to this one here. This is a sample for the box of Penguin Adventure, and as you can see, it opens like a book. Then we have a holder here inside. This is for the cartridge, but with the Super Game module, we're gonna have something similar to hold the Super Game module here in place. It's looks like a hardcover book. It's silver printing, as you can see here. It's a pretty nice box, and we're gonna have something similar to that for the Super Game module. It's gonna be same size here, but it's gonna be have a different no width here. It needs to be a little like twice this. So this is designed for the box. It took a little longer than we had anticipated. That's because we need to send 6 different boxes to the printer at this time to fulfill their requirement for a minimum number of boxes that you need to print. So that one of the problems that we had. And anyways, so this is the final box. Hope you guys like it. Then we have the manual. This is the manual for the first and second run. We had planned to use exactly the same manual for the 30 run. However, let me show you. The boxes, our boxes now are smaller than this. Here. So we consider, creating a larger box for the module, but then, it was kind of strange because the idea, is to have all those opcode boxes lining up your shelf. So we decided to use the same size. And the module actually is pretty small. Let me see if I can show you one. Yeah, this is from the second run. So it fits no problem here inside this case. So because of that, we are going to change the manual a bit, basically making it a little smaller. And also, here's the thing. We still have the deal with Coleco for the Super Game module. However, we had a few problems last year, during this year, with a person cloning the Super Game module, selling the clone. And something that we notice is that most people, they just don't realize that we, Upcode Games, are the creators of the Super Game module, because you don't see with the first and second run, you don't see the Upcode name anywhere. It's not in the box, it's not in the manual, it's not in the module itself. That's why we decide to remove the Coleco name from everything and put our name in the same spots. Make clear this is Opcode product. Yeah, I know probably some of guys would be disappointed that no, it doesn't look like a original Coleco product anymore. But please understand that that's we had this situation, and for us to put this much effort on something like this, so much effort, money, etc., time on this thing, and then to have someone cloning our device and confusing people because they don't know that opcodes actually created. They think that Coleco created, I don't know, and so we want to change that. Okay, but the manual is gonna look pretty similar. We're gonna change only one of the pages here, the page about the Super Game cartridge. When I created this back in 2012 or something, the Super Game cartridge was not final yet, and since then, I mean, we finalized it. Let me show you the board. Yeah, here. This is the board for the Super Game cartridge. It's capable of bank switching, and also it can save data into the cartridge, things like high scores and settings, whatever. And then we create this nice icon system here. This is the box for Gradius. And as you can see here, we create this nice new icon system to inform that. For example, here the Super Game module is required. It uses the expanded run. It uses the expanded sound. The game comes in the Super Game cartridge. Size is 1 megabit. And it can save things to the cartridge. 1 or 2 players using regular ColecoVision joysticks. So we're gonna change that page in the manual to explain the icon system, things like that. Okay, enough about that. Now, as I said, the box and everything else is going to the printer this week now. It's finally done, all the 6 boxes. I'm not going to show all the boxes because we have a surprise. But anyways, let me show you something else. Nameplates. We have the nameplates that I needed. Finally, we got they properly done now. We have 300 nameplates here. Those are replacements for the second run with the Coleco name, and those are for the third run with the OPCO name. So we are ready with the nameplates finally. What else? This is a box. Oh, let me show this first. Those are the sound chips for the Super Game module. Sound chips. We have 200 something sound chips here, ready to go to the factory. Then we have the connectors. This is just one of the boxes with connectors. Again, 200 something connectors already. And then let me put this here. And then we have the cases. I have 4 of those, 4 boxes like this, full of Super Game module cases. See, they're ready. And finally the PCB. So that's the final missing component. So this is the PCB for the first and second run, and then that's the PCB for the third run. As you can see, it's much smaller now. It's about 30% smaller. Now finally it is compatible with the French SCART version of the ColecoVision. We also made some improvements with sound output here, so it looks nice. However, our hardware guy made a mistake with the fixing hole here. As you can see, it's smaller than it should be, and because of that, we had to order a new prototype. The boards are coming, and it should be here next week. And once the boards are here, you test everything and finally place the order. So the 2 missing components are the boxes. They're going to the printer this week, and the boards hopefully going to the factory. I don't know how to say next week, but probably 2 weeks. Now about probably some of you guys are asking, okay, so when can we expect the 30 run to be available start shipping? And the answer is that's the hard part. Well, July is over mostly. Um, I'm not sure if you'll be able to ship in August because I mean, it's, as I show you guys, some of the stuff still need to go to the factory, and everything is in China, so it take a while to come back to the US. Probably two or in some case 3 weeks. Uh, so I think it's more realistic to uh, uh, wait for the Super Game modules in September. At this point, I mean, I'm confident that we can actually keep that date, September, because as I said, everything is done. Boxes are going to printer, manuals, everything. We have all the other components, and the only thing missing is this thing here. But it should work because I tested a previous version of this board and it was working fine. Um, and yeah, so September is probably our best guess now. We'll do everything possible to make, if possible, to ship before that. We'll do everything possible, and we do everything possible to not delay beyond that. Oh yeah, but here's the good news. As I mentioned, we are printing 6 boxes now. That means that we're printing for some of the upcoming games, which means that in the future, it should be, I mean, for us, it should be a lot easier, I mean, faster to release those games. Because now we have the Super Game cardboard, we have the boxes, they will be printed, we already have the cases. I'm gonna show that in a separate video. So we still plan to release 2 more games this year, in addition to Gradius and Penguin Advent. But we can talk more about that in a separate video. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. This is it for now.